Good Monday evening to you. I'm Kristine Johnson in the CBS2 newsroom. A look now at some of the stories we're working on for our late broadcast. First, in Poughkeepsie tonight, word of a dangerous and delicate rescue. A woman rescued amid the rubble of a building that collapsed. The woman was trapped for nearly 5 hours after a vacant building next door came crumbling down. She was working inside a hair salon on Academy Street and then was pinned by debris. Rescuers worked to stabilize the structures around her before getting her out, and we are told she was conscious and alert during the rescue. Valerie Castro is working the story at the scene, and she'll have more for us at 11. Now, the mayor of Poughkeepsie says that a storm may be to blame, weakening the structure. Lonnie Quinn says those storms not over yet. Here he is with the forecast.
Hey, everybody, I'm Lonnie Quinn. Well, for your day today. A lot of heat in place out there. Newark, New Jersey, hit 96 degrees, missing a record in Newark by 1 degree. Central Park maxed out at 91. The record was 95. Look at JFK right on the water, maxed out at 80 degrees. The Hamptons, you only maxed out at 79 degrees. In terms of when we hit 91, we hit it at 2:38 in the afternoon. All right, 11 degrees above the average of 80 degrees. And again, the record 95 stays in the books. That was set in 1929. But this 2:38 reading, not the warmest feel of the day. 91 at 2:38 felt like 95. Check this out. The dew points here that were recorded at 6 p.m. It was 89 degrees at this hour, but it felt like 96 because that dew point had gone up to 72, a dew point of 70 or above in the Northeast. That is considered oppressive. You get into 75 or above, and we actually had a 76-degree dew point in Edison, New Jersey. 75 or above is, I mean, what's the next category? Miserable feeling? You can't take a deep breath without sweating with a dew point like that. What happens out there tonight? This front's going to make its way through the area, so we are talking about some spotty storms out there. And again, there's a chance for some of them to be severe. That front pushes through the area. What's interesting about this cold front, I mean, cold fronts separate air masses. Typically, it's cold air on one side or mild air on one side, cold air on the back side of it. But this is not the case. This air on the back side of this front, plenty cold enough back here. It's the dew points. It's the humidity level. Muggy air that we experience today will get pushed to the south, and a less humid, more comfortable feel will be in place for your day tomorrow afternoon. Then you get to Wednesday. That front is set up south of our area, but these little pulses of energy sort of ride right along it, almost like trains on a train track. And I think there's going to be a little low pressure that could skirt the area, giving us a chance for some late rain on Wednesday night. So here's how we see it out there as of right now. That front making its way through the area, I would say, most likely window for New York City to see storms or some wet weather. If I got to be real specific, I'd say 7:30 to 8:30. That's when I think that goes through the area. But even after that, there's going to be some trailing activity out there. So for your day tomorrow, an early chance for wet weather and cloudy to begin with, but it's brighter in the afternoon. Humidity drops as well. 88 on the thermometer, and then across the board, we'll go to 82 on Wednesday with a night chance for rain. 84 on Thursday. Summer starts officially Thursday morning, 6:07. Your 82 Friday, 83 Saturday. Sunday at 83 comes with a bit of a chance for rain as of right now. Keep it right here, guys, or watch us on TV, CBS2 or WLNY 1055.
And new tonight, New York State takes a big step forward towards legalizing recreational marijuana. Jessica Layton is looking into that development.
For years in school, we were taught that marijuana was the gateway drug and could lead to much more serious substance abuse issues. But it seems that the times and the tone are changing. And now the New York State Health Department is saying that the pros of a regulated marijuana program outweigh the cons. Seeing neighboring states legalizing recreational marijuana, Governor Andrew Cuomo ordered the health department to study the issue back in January. And even though the state health department will recommend legalizing pot, there's still a lot of things to consider in terms of the age at which somebody could buy it. Driving will be an issue, also where the dispensaries would be and how much it will be taxed. This announcement from the state health department comes just before the NYPD is set to announce that instead of arresting people, it will start giving summonses for those caught with 25 grams of marijuana or less. Jessica Layton, CBS2 News.
And the search is still on tonight. Police looking for a woman responsible for attacking another woman. They think it could have been a possible hate crime. Allie Bauman spoke exclusively to the victim.
We're in Tribeca tonight where a Manhattan lawyer tells us she was attacked and berated by a complete stranger in the middle of the workday. Authorities are looking for this woman who they say was walking on Warren Street by West Broadway in the late morning of May 31st. Police say the suspect approached a 57-year-old woman, smacked her across the face with a metal box, and yelled an anti-white slur at her before running away, leaving the victim with swollen purple bruises. The victim says she's lived in the city for 30 years, but this was a first. And even though she has the street smarts, nobody could have seen this attack coming. Police believe the suspect is in her 30s and ask anyone with information to call police. In Tribeca, Allie Bauman, CBS2 News.
You'll see more of that interview coming up with the rest of the day's stories at 11 o'clock. Hope to see you then.